Welcome back to my channel, where we dive deep into captivating stories. Today we have a fascinating topic to explore: how did America become the unparalleled global superpower it is today? So, fasten your seatbelts and let's embark on this incredible journey through time. From economy to military powers, from currency to arms, Americans are top at every rank. From Hollywood films to popular music, American culture permeated through the world, making it an undeniable cultural superpower as well. How America reached at this height? Actually, our story begins in early 17th century when a group of brave settlers ventured across the Atlantic in search of a new life. These pioneers, determined to establish their own society, formed the foundation of what would later be known as United States of America. Before we begin, let's clear up any confusion about the term Old Americans. In this context, we are referring to the indigenous people who inhabited the America long before the arrival of European settlers. They had a deep connection to the land, a rich culture, and diverse languages. The arrival of Europeans brought significant changes to the old American way of life. Exploration soon transformed into colonization, as the newcomers sought to establish permanent settlements on the American soil. Unfortunately, this led to significant conflicts and ultimately the displacement of old American populations. European powers sought to exploit the resources of America, leading to establishment of colonies such as Jamestown and New France. As these colonies grew, tensions between settlers and indigenous peoples escalated, resulting in violent clashes and ultimately the displacement of old Americans from their ancestral lands. Furthermore, the arrival of African slaves in 16th century brought another dimension to this complex narrative. Africans were forced into slavery as European powers sought cheap labor for their American colonies. This horrific institution further contributed to marginalization and displacement of old American communities. But it wasn't until the late 18th century that the spirit of revolution ignited, leading to birth of a new nation. The American Revolution challenged the oppressive rules of British empires, uniting the American people under the banner of independence. With newfound independence came an era of innovation and expansion. America, driven by beliefs in progress and limitless potential, began to transform into an industrial giant. From steel to railroads, from telegraphy to electricity, these inventions propelled the nation forward. With newfound territories, a burgeoning global reputation, America ventured into the 20th century with the determination to shape world events. From World War I to World War II, the United States became a crucial player, tipping the scales of history. In early 20th century, the world faced unprecedented challenges, including the outbreak of World War I. America, with its vast resources and growing industrial might, emerged as a significant player on global stage. The 1920s marked a period of prosperity and cultural transformation known as Roaring Twenties. Scientific breakthroughs, booming industries, and bursts of mass media all contributed to America's increasing influence. However, this euphoria was short-lived, as the Great Depression struck in the 1930s, throwing the nation into economic turmoil. Yet, out of adversity, a remarkable leader emerged, Franklin Roosevelt, whose New Deal policies rejuvenated America and laid the foundation for a bright future. The attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 thrust America into World War II, forever altering the course of history. The nation mobilized its vast resources, manufacturing powers, and sheer determination to emerge victoriously. In the aftermath of World War II, a bipolar world emerged, divided between the United States and the Soviet Union. The Cold War fueled an arms race, space race, and intense ideological competitions. America, as the leader of the free world, faced immense challenges while showcasing its resilience and strength. As the geopolitical leader shifted during the Cold War, America found itself at the center of intense competition with the Soviet Union. Through innovation and technological advancement, the United States emerged as a leader in space exploration and defense capabilities. In mid-20th century, these two nations held the world's attention in grip of Cold War, the United States championing the principle of democracy and the Soviet Union advocating for communism found themselves out. Looks like they were both aiming for the stars, quite literally. But it wasn't just about space exploration, the rivalry extended to numerous other aspects of society as well. Remember the space race. It was one of the most intense rivalries between US and the Soviet Union. They competed to see who could achieve the biggest breakthroughs in space exploration. The Americans landed on the moon, and the Soviets sent the first man into space. Beyond these high profile competitions, both nations invested heavily in education and innovation. The United States boasts worldwide renowned universities and cutting edge research facilities. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union excelled in technical fields, producing some of the brightest minds in mathematics and engineering. Sports became another battleground for these two superpowers. From epic Olympic matchups to nail-biting hockey face-offs, they fought for victory on the field of play. The clashes were intense and the world watched eagerly as the athletes from both the sides showcased their skills and national pride. But after disintegration of Soviet Union, America is the only superpower in the world. To understand how dollar achieved international status, we need to rewind back to the Bretton Woods Conference of 1944. As the World War II was trying to close, global leaders gathered to establish a new monetary system to prevent the devastating economic crisis experienced during the Great Depression. During this conference, the US dollar was chosen as primary reserve currency, backed by gold and fixed against the values of other currencies. This decision paved the way for dollar's rise to global prominence. One of the key reasons for the dollar's widespread adoption was economic stability and confidence in the United States. After World War II, the US emerged as the world's leading economy with a robust industry, steady growth, and trustworthy financial systems. As the United States became a major economic powerhouse, countries across the globe began to hold significant amount of US dollars as reserve currency. This gave them confidence in international trade and investment. In this way, currency of United States became an international currency. Along with economic development, the United States was determined to manifest its destiny and seize new lands in pursuit of economic opportunities and regional dominance. It all started with Louisiana Purchase in 1803, when President Thomas Jefferson secured a deal with France, doubling the size of United States overnight. This acquisition was not only opened up vast territories but also paved access to vital waterways, such as Mississippi River. After the Louisiana Purchase, a powerful belief called Manifest Destiny took hold. Americans believed that it was their destiny to expand across the entire continent, from the Atlantic to Pacific. Under this conviction, pioneers embarked on famous Oregon Trail, seeking a better life in the western frontier. The Mexican-American War from 1846 to 48 resulted in a massive territorial gain for the United States. Through the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, Mexico ceded around 55% of its territory to US, including present-day California, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and parts of Colorado and Wyoming. But the expansion didn't stop at the continental borders in 1867. America acquired Alaska through the controversial deal with Russia during the President Andrew Johnson's administration. Later in 1898, America turned its gaze toward Pacific and added Hawaii to its territory. The annexation of Hawaii marked a turning point in expansion, securing America's presence in Asia-Pacific region. America knows how to beat its rival without using its land. America often utilizes proxy wars as a tool to deter potential adversaries from directly challenging its military might. By backing local forces, America sends a strong message that any aggression will be met with swift retaliation. In an increasingly interconnected world, access to resources and market is vital. Proxy wars can allow America to secure valuable resources, such as oil or rare minerals, without direct military engagement to avoid public backlash or escalation. Proxy wars are often instrumental in containing rival powers for America. If an adversary gains too much influence, it could threaten American interests and regional stability. By supporting proxy forces, America can balance power dynamics, preventing rivals from gaining unchecked controls. America's role as superpower is further enhanced by world's intelligent minds. The American dream represents unlimited possibilities for success and prosperity, drawing ambitious minds from afar. One of the most intriguing examples is Andrew Carnegie, a Scottish immigrant who arrived in America penniless, but eventually became one of the wealthiest individuals in the history. Elon Musk, born in South Africa, Musk immigrated to American state and confounded PayPal, revolutionizing online payments. His subsequent ventures such as Tesla and SpaceX have left an incredible mark on the transportation and space industry. Musk's visionary mindsets and tireless pursuit of goals industry. Why America continues to attract intelligent individuals who seek to make a difference. The United States has become a magnet for ambitious minds, seeking intellectual and financial growth. Whether it's the legendary past of individuals like Andrew Carnegie or the contemporary achievements of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, America continues to captivate and inspire millions around the world. To be a superpower, America used its military minds. World War II, one of the darkest chapters in human mind, proved to be a turning point in the need for a strong alliance. Following the war, the seeds of what we later call NATO was sown. The American states, recognizing the importance of collective security, took the initiative to establish North Atlantic Treaty Organization in 1949. The main goal is to safeguard the freedom and security of its members through political and military means. NATO's military alliance is not only about defense but also fosters stability and collaboration. It allows members to share expertise, intelligence, and work together to combat terrorism, cyber threats, and even natural disasters. America's rise to prominence was no accident, but rather the result of determination and hard work of countless individuals throughout the history. In conclusion, America became a superpower by controlling world's economy, attracting intelligent minds and giving opportunity to investors, inducing proxy wars and using its military power to combat every rival. World War II proved really conducive for American growth as it sold a huge number of weapons and arms. America's narrative to make this world a peaceful place also helped it to control the management of the whole world. Thank you for joining me today as we explored this important topic. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated in our future content. Thank you very much.